Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, Mortus here, and I come to you today with yet another update. I am currently watching a little Dota 2 because I actually want to be able to speak to you as opposed to trying to play and speak at the same time. This is kind of a big update, so I'll try to get through everything as quickly as possible. I even have a nice little list on my handy-dandy Nexus 7 here. Product placement. But yeah, there's a few things that I wanted to speak of that I've been thinking about for a little bit. The first is I'm going to be starting a couple of projects. One of them is going to be called the Steam Greenlight Project, or something along those lines. Basically what I want to do is I want to start going through Steam Greenlight every week and find a few notable games to bring to your attention. If I can find some playable media like demo or something like that, I'll record it so I can play it for you. Otherwise, I may do like a weekly update of the top, I don't know, 5, 10, whatever games there are that are waiting to be greenlit to, you know, just to try and bring them to your attention, because there's not many video or YouTube channels that do that, really. I have not decided yet if I'm going to go and start a new channel just for that, or if I'm just going to keep it on my current channel. But I'll let you know as the time goes on. It's not going to happen this week. It may not even happen next week. I'm still trying to work out all the logistics about what's going on with it. But there are a couple more projects that I am still working on figuring out the logistics for, so I'll bring those to your attention at some point in time. But I wanted to let you know, let me see here. Cancellation of Saints Row 4. There are two reasons why I'm doing this. Number one is because of all of the copyright notices that I'm getting yet again. Which is, you know, not surprising considering the fact that there are, you know, songs playing in there all the time. But the other reason is because the game really does not lend itself to my style of recording. Usually I work better in a more narrative sense where I can interact with other characters myself as opposed to the game's character that I'm playing interacting for me. Saints Row 4 just doesn't really work like that. You know, the character that I'm playing is actually interacting with everything without me, you know, without me needing to be there to do anything. So it makes it kind of hard for me to do any real narration alongside of that stuff and commentaries and whatnot. You know, those kind of games, you know, heavily narration-based, story-based, character-based, or ones that are a lot more open-ended like DayZ and stuff like that where I can just kind of make my own story up. Those kind of work better for me, so that's going to go. I do have a couple more videos of it I may put up before I stop it all together. I haven't decided yet. Let's see here. A couple people are asking me if I wanted to, or if I was going to play Dark Souls again. And the answer is yes, with the caveat being not until I finish Daikatana. Because I cannot see myself putting myself through two different games of that stature, one being an absolutely terrible game and one being a very punishing one, at the same time. I think my brain would melt. So, there you have it. Let's see here. That's right, laziness of videos. I've gotten pretty lazy in my video editing, to the point where I record, you know, 1 or 2 hours worth, and then I just split them up and throw them out there. It's like, I'm asking too much of my viewers to expect to know what's going on. In the previous video, it's like I expect them to watch every individual one so they know exactly what's going on at all times. It used to be where I do a little intro, let you know what happened in the last episode, and then even at the end tell you, okay, I gotta end the episode. I need to start doing that again. It's gonna happen. I will be doing it again. I did record a good chunk of DayZ, so once those are out, that's when they're going to start again. But I don't have any more Wasteland recorded, so the next ones that I do will definitely have that. Daikatana is the same thing. I only have one more video of that before I cut it and start doing it again. But I'm definitely not. I'm going to try to not ask so much of you guys. I'm going to try and make it easier for, you know, like a first-time viewer to come in and know exactly what's going on. I will probably also use annotations more often, you know, so I can do like a watch the previous video, click here, watch the most recent video, click here kind of thing. I'm not going to do an outro, you know, one of those that they do where they show the actual videos, and you can do that. That's too much work, especially when I already have an intro. So I just wanted to let you know and apologize for getting kind of lazy on that front. The next thing, playtesting games before jumping into them to make sure that I'd enjoy the full ride. I need to start doing that more often. I've been kind of jumping into games and recording immediately without actually knowing much about them. And going in, I'm finding some of them are lacking in the style of play that I want to have, or, you know, that I'm just not having fun doing and I have to stop. And that's not really fair to you guys for me to start playing for, you know, an hour or two and then all of a sudden just go, I don't feel this anymore, and just quit. That's, you know, which obviously is exactly what I'm doing now with Saints Row 4. But this is going to be the last time that happens. That's why I'm going to start playtesting everything as time goes on. State of Decay. I will be doing State of Decay eventually. They finally put in some keyboard mouse support. Unfortunately, it does not work very well. There is some really strange mouse acceleration problem that they got going on right now, where if you move your mouse just a little bit, you start going everywhere, every which way but up. It's really bad. So eventually, once they get that stuff patched out, I'm probably going to start that, because I'm having just such a blast with that game. It's so addicting. Beyond that, I am playing right now, and I want to see... I'm thinking about doing a video series for it, but I want to see what you guys think. A lot of you have probably played this before, or at least have some indication if you want me to do it. It's Deus Ex Human Revolution. Now, I originally bought this game on a Steam sale not long ago, and I never even installed it. I never played it, I never did anything with it. But the Director's Cut came out, and everyone's saying, oh, you gotta play this, you gotta play this. So I said, what the hell, I'll upgrade to the Director's Cut. And I started playing it for about 2 hours, and I was having fun. It's got stealth in it, which means I have a perfect way to fail. It's got a little bit of openness to it, with a little bit of on-rails kind of storytelling and stuff. So I think it would fit to my playstyle, but I just wanted to show you real quick the type of thing you could expect. This is the first thing that happened once I was out of the tutorial mission out on my own.
What's up, dude? You lost or something?
So there you have it. That's the kind of stuff you could probably expect. So if you want me to do videos on that, let me know. If not, I mean, you guys have probably played it by now, so you'll know better than I whether you think it'll work better for my playstyle or not, or if you think I'll enjoy it. So let me know in the comments. And otherwise, that's pretty much all I got. I tried to make it as quickly as possible, or tried to make this as quick as possible. And if you just really didn't want to listen, I tried to find a good match to watch, so you don't have to listen to me. But beyond that, thank you very much for watching, and I will catch you next time.